Okay. Well, good afternoon. I'm Crimson Skies, and welcome back to Gray Zone Warfare. Now, this hopefully, because I haven't seen if I can or can't, but we'll turn the master volume back up here. I was testing some audio stuff. Um, the goal is to wipe the character, start over, and every video that I do playing this game is basically going to be doing an individual mission where we dig into the lore, the story, and stuff like that. And I really want to make sure that I get the wipe in because uh, it starts off with a bit of backstory, kind of vaguely backstory. Like a giant attack happens and it ruins, it like sets the PMC back, kind of thing, right? So I've been waiting to wipe the character. So let's see if I can do it now. So, yes. Okay, cool. So it has successfully been wiped. Very nice. Very nice. Clicking will terminate the game. Once you run the game again, you should be able to create a new character. Perfect. Okay, so I have to start over. Wasn't part. I didn't know I was gonna have to reset it. Even though I did the wipe once before already, I kind of forgot that it forces a shutdown. So that's okay though. We can do that, no problem. And yes, I want to start a video series kind of digging into like each individual mission and getting it done. And I've run through these 3 times now. So it should be fairly easy. I don't know which one I'm going to choose yet. We'll see what the signing bonus is, though I might not choose that. I did play as Crimson Shield as my first little playthrough. The second one was the Lemang initiative. So since I haven't played the third faction yet, I'll probably play as that. Although all three, to be honest, are identical. They have the exact same contacts. They have the exact same missions. It's just where you are on the map. There's kind of nothing else, I think, that really separates the 3 factions from each other. They're all identical. Which is, once again, 100% okay. I guess I didn't hit play. We'll do that. That's kind of funny. But yeah, so I've been pretty busy with work a lot. I haven't really been able to do any video editing because I'm back to playing Entropia Universe again. I wanted to do that. I even have a script right here for it, but I'm having a really hard time finding the time to do the editing. you so I figured I'll just make unedited videos of me playing Grizzle Warfare because I do enjoy playing the game. I have a lot of fun playing the game, and I think it's a lot easier for me to do this than say something like Entropia Universe because in Entropia Universe, I think a lot of the stuff that I had fun when it came to making the videos like a year ago was from like I'd play for 3 or 4 hours, and then as I'm writing the script, it's like I can kind of formulate a story. I have to do editing, in order to make those videos at least somewhat um, uh, like cohesive. I guess I'm not sure. So this is a bit easier because I can give myself a specific task and just play with little to no editing. Because I'm probably not going to take any time to really edit, except for maybe cutting some stuff out and maybe trying to do some condensing. We'll see. This first one, I don't think I'm going to do any editing though. And yeah, so let's choose a character. I'll probably pick. I don't remember who I had originally. Funny enough. No facial hair. I could give him some. We'll go no facial hair. Shirt, glove, this is all fine, so we'll just hit continue. So it doesn't look like there's a signing bonus for any of them. So let's look into what each one is. So we got the Lemang Recovery Initiative. Founded and funded by a tech billionaire specifically to deal with the situation in Lemang, LRI publicizes itself as a strictly philanthropic exercise to search for pockets of survivors in and around Ground Zero. After the UNLRA abandoned the island, the armed section of the organization is composed of small, highly professional security details that, according to LRI's carefully maintained and extremely costly PR campaign, accompany rescue and cleanup teams to protect them from some of the other far less altruistic factions operating in the area. Mithras Security. Mithras bills itself as a PMC run by soldiers for soldiers, with minimal inquiries into an operator's motivations or past history. The only real bar to Mithras membership is a lack of field experience or military competence. It prides itself on only accepting the best and pays accordingly. The organization itself is inspired by the Roman legion system, where the spoils of war were shared among the troops, and everyone got a share of the wealth according to their status within the unit and their performance in the field. And then we have Crimson Shield International. This PMC gained notoriety during the early stages of the Syrian civil war. While they boast an impressive 95% success rate, some of their methods can be seen as somewhat questionable, often resulting in collateral damage. That said, no one can deny their effectiveness and cold-blooded approach to any job that needs to be done. This gung-ho nature attracts not just ex-military personnel, but basically anyone with a lust for adventure and action. However, only the truly exceptional soldiers ever make it as far as to be deployed on actual combat missions. Interesting. Now, I've more or less played all three. The first time I played this game like a year ago, I chose Mithras Security. And then on this run, I did Crimson Shield, and then I did some Lemang. So there isn't a signing bonus. I'm trying to figure who I'd sign up for. Right? And it's hard to say. So Lemang, I don't give a fuck about the Lemang one, right? If we're talking, like genuinely talking about it, I don't really care. It'd either be Mithras or Crimson Shield. That's tough. That's tough. You know what? I think we'll go with. We'll do Crimson Shield. I'll sign up for Crimson Shield. Let's go. We're going for that. We're going for brutal efficiency, baby. Brutal efficiency. Let's go. Continue. Handle Puma. Perfectly fine. Continue. Okay. Crimson Shield contract formed in 24/06/2025. Continue. And now we're going to read some of the lore, the whole reason why I'm making the video. So we're going to go over everything. So welcome to Gray Zone Warfare Early Access. Thank you for participating in the early access phase of Gray Zone Warfare. Your support means the world to us, and we are determined to bring you the best realistic tactical FPS experience possible. To do this, we need your help. Your feedback is absolutely crucial, and we hope you'll share any opinions, ideas, gripes, criticisms, and bugs you might encounter with us, so we can keep building the game and improving it with each update. Please use the send feedback button to easily share your thoughts with us. Most of all, we hope you have fun, explore the world, uncover some of its secrets, play with friends or alone, and try to survive in the beautiful but ruthless environment that we have tirelessly been working on over these past few years. There's still much to be done, but with your help, we'll make it an unforgettable journey. Thank you once more for being a part of this adventure. Badfinger Games. Let's go. Let's go. We're ready. And then US West, deploy. Okay. Now. What do I say? Good as we. Okay. So, welcome to Lemang. You have arrived in your PMC's base camp, the only place in this hazardous world that provides you with at least a modicum of safety. Behind its walls, danger lurks at every corner, and it will take all your skill, determination, and cooperation to survive. Press Tab to open your tactical device, where you'll have access to your character's equipment and health status, and your personal locker to safely store items, the map, your tasks, and the vendors. Please note that your locker and vendors can only be accessed while in the base camp and inside friendly combat outposts, which are also the only places where you can safely end deployment and quit the game without losing the equipment on your character. Wow, excellent. Your first steps should lead to the vendors, where you can accept any tasks they might have for you. Then you can travel to where you need to go on foot or open the map. Pick one of the two initial landing zones, or are scattered all over the area of operations. You just need to find them and call a helo that will arrive shortly after. Just take note that after it lands, it won't wait for you forever. After that, the world is yours. Expect to die and learn from every death. However, if you're quick enough, you can return to your corpse and retrieve all the items you typically lose before somebody else beats you to it. There are no raid timers, and we want you to play any way you like. Take it slow and quiet or go loud. Be a lone wolf or work with a squad. Complete tasks or just search for valuable loot. Whatever path you choose, we hope you'll have fun doing it. Let's start. Nice. And of course, I have a bunch of the founder stuff. So claim items. We're gonna get all sorts of crazy gear. Game crashed. Oh my. That was unexpected. Here, let me stop running the ads for Entropia real quick. I'll free up some of my RAM, I guess. Goodness. Well, I didn't quite anticipate that to happen. Okay. That's kind of not ideal. I hope I didn't miss anything, although it was just giving me the DLC founder stuff. So, but we got over what, like all of the like introductions. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, right? But once again, I'm more interested in the lore. So once again, each of these videos I'm gonna have, this one's gonna be probably my longest one. The game just crashed on me. That's kind of crazy. But this is gonna be obviously my longest one because we did the wipe, and then we're going through all the starting stuff. I gotta kind of sort through all my starting gear, and then we'll do the first mission. But every video is gonna be one mission, and we're gonna just run through all of the missions, and kind of work on everything and make our way through. The all the game, the lore, the story. Eventually, I do want to kind of check the starting towns and find all of the loot locations, right? So like the civilian suitcases, the metal boxes, which is crazy fucking money. There's a lot of really interesting stuff, and I really want to kind of make individual videos, but of course, like I said, I can't. I just don't have a lot of time to like do the editing part of it. I just don't have that kind of time. So that's kind of why I'm gonna try doing this instead, kind of long form, I guess, long form video. Minimally edited, if if edited at all. I don't know if my recording's working well or not. It looks like it's skipping, unfortunately. But yes, goodness. Okay, so like I said, let me claim the founder stuff, and we'll make our way through everything. I forgot that they give you a pretty decent M4A1 at the start. Look at that. You get a oh, not that. You get an AFG2. That's actually kind of fire. That's really nice. I think that's one of the best like underbarrel grips you can get. They got a nice little flashlight. I think it comes with. What else does it come with? This an ACOG scope. I mean, it's not an ACOG. My bad. Nice little holographic scope. Not bad, man. Not bad. Pretty solid. Pretty solid starting gun. Uh, and that's another thing. Okay, so we'll keep all this. I think I'll sell like the Mach 2s. I might sell the Scorpions because I'm all about trying to make a little bit of money. So we're probably rarely ever gonna take this stuff out. Funny enough, wow, look at all this inventory space I got. Holy cow! But let me check my messages because I should have gotten a ton of extra equipment, like the MP7 And then I think they give me a free wallet. What else comes in here? What else is interesting in here? Nothing. A couple of RK zeros, but like I said, you don't really need those. I just sell that stuff when I get it. Ultima's kind of nice. A pistol suppressor. Oh, pistols are kind of useful now. 2 MFACs, not bad. The third one, though, gives me a QR kit, which completely renders the impacts useless. And the really nice clothing, which is probably some of the best clothing in the game. A little rush, the Phantom, and MC50, and quads, which is all effectively endgame gear. Kind of crazy stuff. Let's collect all this. Well, actually, before we collect it, let me clean up my inventory real quick, like the things I don't want. Right, so, man, I'm kind of pretty nicely kitted already, aren't I? That's fascinating. And they give me the 2 trackers for the missions, the G17 mags. Boy, this is I'm having a hard time really deciding what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. Because so, what we'll do, I think, what we'll do, because I've already got 2 magazines. I don't ever imagine needing more than 2 pistol mags, and eventually we'll be able to replace all this pretty easily. So we're gonna sell the gunny. We got a million of these P mags, which we don't need. A million of them. I've already got 2, so we can sell all those. The V blocks are really nice to have. These are kind of nice to have. The piers, the flashlights. I've never actually used these flashlights. The ammunition, our soft point ammunition, only really useful in like the starting area. I don't think I'm ever going to use them. I don't think I'm ever going to use them. So, get rid of those. I very rarely ever use grenades. For very specific reasons. Is there anything on these M4s, or are they just plain M4s? Okay, they're just plain M4s. They're kind of nice to have, but we'll get rid of them. Don't need them, right? Well, I'm freeing up space. I'm freeing up space. And yeah, this is all easily replaceable equipment, so we can just sell all this. We'll head back to handshake. These are 3A. Not the worst. 3A is not terrible, but it's just kind of not necessary either. I'll keep the military caps because I think they look. The Rhino and the PV57. I don't know if I want to get rid of those. The Magnum, we're absolutely keeping the Magnums. I can't believe they give you Magnums at the start of the game. I wonder how many people just kind of like blow through that. Same as the belt. We'll keep the belt. So like I said, it's all gonna be unedited. All of my little stuff. This shouldn't really happen beyond this. It's just because this is the start of the game. I think is kind of the real reason. We'll get rid of the razor. No, I can already buy razors, so we'll just get rid of them. Same as the Mach 2s. I'll get rid of the scorpions. Junk. You get scorpions like crazy. So we'll sell that, and then for Lab Rat. Lab Rat's a little more difficult to decide if I actually want to get rid of any of this. I'll be a little honest here. Lab Rat is kind of gives you the more important stuff. For me, of course. But now we can take off the M4A1. We're going to take off the Glock 17. These are only for emergency purposes. Okay. We don't need it. We're going to go out there with nothing. And like I said, the Mach 2 is kind of nice to have. Decent equipment size, but I'm all about making money. You can easily min-max and never actually need that stuff. This is all gun crafting. I like gun crafting, so we're going to keep it. Night vision. I never really find myself using night vision unless I plan on doing PvP. So we're not selling these. We're not selling the blood packs. We're keeping the blood packs. The bandages, I can no, like I said, when it comes to Lab Rat, almost all of her equipment I tend to find absolutely essential. These MFACs, interesting, but I'm about to get a QR kit. So, like I said, the MFACs are only really useful to kind of put like equipment in it, so that I have a little bit more space to work with. The Ibalin instant sell. The water's instant sell. This is all sell. This is all sell stuff. Let's go ahead to the vendor, lab rat. We're selling all this. Bam. 16 bucks. That's all I got was 16 bucks out of that. Fucking cheap bitch. Everything else we're keeping as like emergency stash if I ever plan on doing like PvP or something. This is actually kind of a nice M4. Comes with a decent under grip. Wow, I can already buy a circuit. Dang. We literally didn't have any of these, didn't we? They didn't give us any free tourniquets. That's crazy. Okay, so now that we have cleaned that up, okay, now that that's been cleaned up a little bit, let me just put all this here so that I don't get my stuff confused when it drops in. We'll now head to here, back to handshake. We'll go top to bottom. Hey man, you got a special delivery. I have to say, though, there's some pretty cool things. Should give you a nice edge. That's for sure. We get the wallet, baby. We get the wallet. We get the patrol backpack. Absolutely keeping that. What else would I actually want to keep in here? The MP7, the mags. I don't care about the ammo. We'll sell the ammo. We can keep the Clash. And then the Rhino and the PVS-7. Just the equipment, I guess we'll keep. Okay, so we'll collect it. Wash and paint dry, baby. That's what we're doing. Okay, well, like I said, you know, I might not cut this out. Okay, actually, I didn't even see we got a Recon chest rig. But this we can absolutely sell this front and back chest plates, but it's only a level 3. I mean, that's not the worst. I mean, it's not a 3A, but I think it's a waste of space. MP7, and then it's magazines. Just scoot on up here. What else would I want to keep? So then the money, we can put all the money in this. And just top up. Okay. Tourniquet, bandages. The water will sell. The ammo we can absolutely sell, same as the grenades. I'm not a big grenade person. Rhino we'll put next to the other Rhino. The RKOs we can sell too, because I'm pretty sure the stats on it are, yeah, not ideal. Okay, and the tourniquets. Of course we're keeping tourniquets. I love tourniquets. Okay, so this stuff is what we're gonna sell. So let's sell this real quick. Hop up. Okay. Now, the next set, what's in here? The SVD, but you get SVDs as soon as you're running through like Midnight Sapphire. Like you get a ton of SVDs. So I don't know how. I'll just sell the SVD. I don't need the SVD. The Glock 17 is actually kind of nice. Glock 17 is actually kind of nice. We'll keep that. Same as the 17 mags. I'll keep all of them. What else? The CQBL1's kind of nice to have. The SVD side suppressor is going to go. The Ultima, we'll keep that for the pistol. Nice little night vision device. And then a little mount for it. Okay. The boonie. And we get some more NVACs. Now, the thing, I mean, what would I, god damn. Ooh. Is that the big one? I don't remember if that's a big one. Is there a bigger one than this? There is, right? I'm pretty sure there is. It's going to be in the next one. So what am I keeping here? Well, so let's head to the vendors. We're going to just sell. So the Recon plate carrier we can get rid of. You are a 3A plus. We'll keep you. Razor's going to go. Tactical belts can go. I don't think I need this, to be honest. Okay. Gunny. Gonna get the SVD equipment. Same as the ammo. Grenades. Keeping the Glock 17. That's it. Okay. And then Lab Rat is going to get these, the Melox. That's it. Okay. And I guess we're keeping everything else? I guess so. Goodness me. Goodness me, man. So we're starting to get a pretty absurd kit size. Even as I'm, like, taking things away, for some reason still... for some reason I'm still getting quite a stock. I was really hoping I'd cut down on a lot of it. And even though I feel like I did, I obviously didn't cut down enough of it. With how much I'm sitting on. Insane. Absurd, man. That is crazy. That's okay. CQBO. I'll organize this off camera after we do the video. So, last, but certainly not least, gonna come with the QR kit and all that other good jazz. This one comes with the quads. I think this is literally like the best headset. Practically one of the best helmets in the game. We get the MC50, which is fucking fire. And we got these, which are really nice too. Holy cow, man. A fucking cool ass mask I'm never gonna wear. And $5 grand. Look at that. They gave us just $5 grand too. The Phantom. Oh, man, the M700 is kind of cool to have, but we're gonna immediately sell it. Is this the big one? No, this is the big one. Yeah, and then we can immediately put these in. And then switch. Okay. We're gonna go there. We're gonna put the QR kit in. I'm gonna set up the QR kit. Okay. Oh, 300 blackout AP. Oh god, for the MCX. We're keeping the MCX. I'm not selling that. Vendors. Let's go. Handshake. What are we going to sell to you, boy? Ooh, nothing. Gunny. You go towards 762 by 51 ammo. So, oh, that's for the MCX. Fascinating. Fascinating. That's kind of stuff. Sometimes I don't know what to get rid of. Like the scopes, we're keeping the scopes, obviously. These DD556, we're obviously keeping. M700s, we can get rid of. Ammo for the M700, we're going to get rid of. The other grenade. Man, some nice stuff. There's some nice stuff in here, actually. Get rid of these. I just don't use that stuff. Splints, 100% will keep. Okay, I think that's all the stuff we're gonna get rid of. Interestingly enough. I just need to condense everything. My goodness. Goodness. Actually, let's get this away from the MCX. I can give it its weapons and the ammo designated for it. No, keep it on, please. Keep it on for the recording. Okay. Okay. Now. Oh, I didn't even see my inventory's kind of decked out too. What the hell? They give you a lot of stuff nowadays, huh? Yeah, okay. So the water, food. Open the QR kit up. We'll put the circuit in, the blood. I think I need I don't know if you really need that, right? Because we have the bandages, that, and the splint. And then maybe one of the small blood packs as a just in case moment, but technically you can just kind of slowly regain it. The circuit we need, 100%. That's kind of my setup. Good blood packs is if we make it back to base. And the Abalin we can just sell. The PMags, we don't need the PMags. We can actually probably just sell those too. Okay, and then I am effectively to sell all this. Literally. Okay. Okay. Gunny, you can get all this stuff. All this good jazz. Because we're just going to loot as we go do the one mission. And then Lab Rat gets the rest. Box. Wallet. Up. Okay. That should be everything. We should be good. We should be good with everything now. I am ready to do the story and read into the lore. Okay. Yes. I like having the headset, man. The headset's really nice, and I don't pick anything up off of the people, the construction helmets, the headsets they wear, they suck, absolutely suck. So, task. Our first task is going to be, I guess, this one, cache retrieval. Okay. Yeah, cache retrieval. Well, actually, let's do first recon. We'll do handshakes mission first. So, first recon. Hey there, man. Welcome to Lemang. Truly a paradise on Earth, huh? Name's Louis Pell, but we can ditch the formalities. Just call me Handshake. I prefer it anyway. You might have heard that we recently had a little setback regarding our operations here. Well, I can assure you it's been vastly exaggerated. Everyone's doing their best, and we're basically back on track with only a minor delay. I guess it will be even better since you're here now, right? So here's the deal. I want you to go past a few spots around the nearby town and keep your peepers wide open on the way. Look for anything out of the ordinary, any signs of trouble, or even potential opportunities. We need to know what's going on in this joint. Your checkpoints will be in the south part of the town, specifically a shack on the town's outskirts, a shed at the town's lumber yard, and a gas station. Don't worry, I'm going to give you map coordinates so you can't miss it. Once you're done, report back to me pronto, okay? Good luck, champ. Alright. Alright, easy, right? Easy. We're doing a small scout recon. Now, the things that I find really interesting in this, especially in the beginning, is that they all mention this massive attack that happened before you got here. And that's the thing that I find really fascinating because as I've been playing the game, it's like it's mentioned a lot in the beginning and then it's just completely forgotten until you head to certain places. Until you head to certain places like Tiger Bay, for example, where Handshake's like, "Oh, I need you to find out why the UN backed out." There was some shady shit going on because there was a lot of investment going, but nothing got done, kind of thing. And I find it really interesting. This is why I'm doing this, right? I want to kind of record everything. I want to document everything. I want to be like, okay, so what was actually going on as I play and very slowly progress through the game. So that's kind of it, right? We're taking this one mission. We're doing first recon. I did accept it. I did not accept it. So we'll take on the task. Now, first recon. Check the shack on the outskirts, 140, 160. Check the shack on the outskirts, 140, 60. So it's going to be out here somewhere. Now we're going to go by foot. We're going to go by foot so I can do the looting kind of aspect of the game. It's going to be the main gameplay loop of what this game is in an early game until maybe you start going to places like Midnight Sapphire and stuff like that where you would more or less be doing PvP a lot, and then it kind of turns into that. But in the early game, it's a lot of looting. It's a lot of trying to make chump change, slowly build up your stuff as you gain XP for your contacts. Now, obviously, you could do it faster. you can take on multiple missions at once, right? And then kind of get them all done. Then you go to one of the combat outposts. You turn them into the combat outposts, and you just kind of keep going. For the sake of the video, for the sake of the video, we're not quite doing that, are we? We're gonna be digging into the stories, of course. I'm gonna kind of look around in each area as well because I want to see if there's actually anything um, important at all. Now, the only thing I'm actually looking for, oh, I've already got it, is the sports backpack. In terms of actually collecting anything else, they might have drinks in here, they might have food. Maybe a hat I can wear, though I think the only hat I'd probably want is either the black hat or the green one. Let's see. But there's never anything of value actually in these areas, which is understandable. It's like right outside of the PMC area. Like it wouldn't make sense to have valuables that close, because then you just have players taking advantage of it, right? Like me. Now I did get the sport backpack. That's kind of all I needed in terms of functional stuff. So we'll just move on. We'll just move on. We got it done already. I got what I was looking for, and it's the best one too. It's the biggest one you can get. So that's. Oh, I'm already wearing. Oh, oops! I fucked up. Okay, we could just drop this. Fuck you. So we're not starting zero, I guess. I thought I got rid of everything. I didn't get rid of the backpack. I got rid of the belt, not the backpack. That's kind of funny. What am I doing? Goodness. So now that we're up by the motel, the like one little patrol rebel can sometimes be up here. He's sometimes in front of the restaurant. He's sometimes in front of the house. Other times, most of the time, I find him by the convenience store or walking on the street. So let's see if we're just unlucky. No, I don't see him. Okay. Now, one thing that does kind of suck with the 0.3 update that they did, or 0.3.2 or whatever it was, is they took these water bottles and they made them single use instead of double use. I think that kind of sucks. That's unfortunate. I wasn't too happy about that one. The limitations are already kind of unpleasant. So for them to take away some of my like some of the nice things is really unfortunate. Now in this place you can find some valuable items. Oh, we got some green aviators. Excellent. Actually, that's the color I'm looking for too, so I can blend into the jungle environment against other players. Nothing on the bench, nothing down here. Head inside. I'll walk so I can kind of... I'll take a black baseball cap, but I'm looking more for green. I want a green one. We'll walk so it doesn't get so disorienting. Got green. Another set of green aviators. Wow, interesting. Interesting. Sadly, no valuable items. That's a shame. Sometimes I find cell phones, sometimes I find common credit cards in this place. It seems like this is not my lucky day, huh? Not my lucky run. Nothing in the fridge, nothing on top of the fridge. Very barren. Now I'm curious if that's because another player's already gone through here, or if it's just really unlucky spawn. Oh, basic tracking device. Never mind. Sunrise coal. Okay, I got 2 drinks, and I got 2 things for food. So we are good now. We just need to kill the rebel. Once again, he can be anywhere. I'll drink the soda. The water's the water is better than soda in terms of like how much it gives you. In terms of food, I don't like eating the bamboo shoots or stuff like that because I find it just unfun to take away my my thirst. Same as the tofu. I found them. We'll sneak up on them. Fuck. Motherfucker. I'm lagging. Okay, that did not work as intended. He, like, caught wind of me. We stopped the bleeding. Fortunately, I didn't die. Right, fortunately, I didn't die. Let's see what's wrong with me real quick. I do need to use the sur kit as well, the surgical kit. That's unfortunate. I think when the head's yellow, that does mean there's like some kind of internal injury, so we gotta use the surgical kit. Of course, bandage the open. Yeah. Okay. So let's now bandage the open wounds. I don't care about the blood loss. I think my character slowly regains blood, as you can see. So I don't need to use it. I'm not in the red with blood, so I can just wait it out. We got gunshots, actually. Contacts nearby. That's just a helicopter. Okay. So that is unfortunate. That's bad luck. The guy, like, caught wind of me somehow. I think I'm lagging. I think I was lagging out or something. I'm not 100% certain what happened there, but, you know, kind of sucks sometimes. Anyways, let's see what he had on him. An AKM. Normally, I get one extra. That's big poopy. Take that. Put it there. Okay, tofu, we'll just use it. Water the money in there. And that'll be everything. Okay. That does actually really suck. Let me just press V real quick. The light is off, so I can't see my buttons. He used all the bullets in his magazine. You crazy son of a gun. Okay. So my hydration is a little low. Let me see if the store had any water I can just take real quick. Oh, a pistol. 551. That's awesome. Good. The guy's injury's gone as well. That's nice. Pleasant. Very pleasant. Eventually, I'll regain enough blood where the blurriness goes away. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. But I do have a firearm, and I only have 10 bullets. I need to turn on. I need to see if it's single fire. B. What the fucking. Where's B? Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's on single. Good. Good, good, good. I'm struggling a little. Get the fanny pack. Nice. I always prefer to get the leather belt. I just think it looks better. I am a man of fashion. Nothing too crazy in here from the look of it. No valuable items. Really unlucky, unfortunately. Really unlucky on that part. Okay. We can move on. Yeah, it does kind of suck. I bled so much. So sprinting's gonna be a little unfortunate for us. Not dead. 3 shots? Okay. Please have an AKM. Please supplement me with more ammo, I beg of you. Oh, he did. Look at that. Actually, it's a better AKM than what I got. Switch guns. Let's unload. Unload. Drop the garbage. Not with that. The S rig I do find to be better. Chest rig. Money and then a soda. I don't really need a soda. My hydration is fine. Okay, so we are much better off. Ooh, yes, okay. God, I'm still regaining blood, right? I am. Very slowly, but it's happening. So that's not a big worry. Hopefully the blurriness eventually goes away. I could use this small blood pack, but those are still rare since I'm starting off on a fresh account. Now, what my first location is here. I'm gonna hit up the farm here because it's got one of the hidden caches. And normally you get some really good stuff from those hidden caches, so I'm absolutely 100% gonna stop by that place. As you can see, the top left, the red bars are shrinking, so I am regaining blood. As soon as those red bars are gone, I think that would mean that my dizziness, the debuff I'm getting, should go away. So we are recovering quite nicely. Okay, so I don't see anybody walking around in the back, which means he's probably up on the porch in the front. The other two I'm not seeing, so they're going to be on the other side of that hill. Let me... Headshot, not dead. Okay. Check the mag, 26. I do apologize about the blur. I'm hoping it goes away soon. Okay, there should be one more. Should be one more. Damn. Oh, he's got the VZ. Those things are just unpleasant to use, man. I really don't like them. I really don't like them. I shot the other guy right here. We're just gonna unload the ammo. Because I genuinely don't like 10-round mags. I just find them insanely inconvenient. Oh, Type 57 secondary pistol? I do have one, but I don't plan on actually using it, so I think that'd be a waste of space to, like, take up. Now, there's normally a third. He could have been inside, but he would have said something, I think. Yeah, okay. We did get a leather belt I can replace that with, so the leather belt's a little nicer. Like I said, I just prefer it. I don't think there's actually anything genuinely in-game, like, stats-wise better over it. I just like the way it looks more. I'm being a little picky on that one. Okay. Now we'll hit up the hidden cache. Oh, I should recover here in a second, actually. What do we get? Water. A 1911 Commander. My goodness. And then 400 bucks. I'll take the water. See, this is the thing. The water is now like 1-to-1 for its size. I really hate that. I find that just really kind of sucks. Like, it's not even worth grabbing. I'd rather just the little small individual ones. Okay. So we have recovered. The blur is gone. Excellent. Let's go scout out that space. I don't have the key for the motel, so I don't really think it's worth hitting right now. Um, they're not shooting at me. This is a pretty well-defended area. I gotta be careful, but there's some really good stuff here too. I think this place has a duffel bag and a metal box on the second floor. I think it might be a metal box. Or was it something civilian? Shit. Oh no. Okay. I got really excited. I was like, a weapons case. No way. Okay, he's hiding. He's not gonna fight me. He's gonna bleed out. Let me check my mags. It kind of sucks when I can't see my buttons. 20 bullets. I don't know if he's gonna peek me. The other one's too scared to look at me. This guy is hurting. Head inside. I do need to be careful with my ammo because I just don't have enough. I'm searching. I don't think there's anything on the bottom floor worth. No. Okay. Heading up. The loot spots are all up here. Normally there's a person in here. Backpack. There's a weapons case. Yeah, okay, this is why I wanted to hit. Okay. Alice is better, I think. 8 versus 4, right? Yeah. Okay. Nice. We got a little upgrade. And the wooden firearms box didn't give me a firearm. What the hell? Okay. We will take these because money, I think it's like 60 bucks you get for a grenade. I'll take it. Or is it 40? It's like 60 or 40, something like that. 44 maybe. This is locked, I think. Oh no, it's open. That's for a different mission. We're not gonna worry about that right now. That's not part of my current mission. Okay. On. So I didn't actually get anything good out of this. What the hell? They didn't even give me a firearm in the firearms case. Those madmen. I wonder if someone's already been through here. It could be what's happening. He saw me. Immediately saw me. Not dead. Dude, he's taking so many shots. Just die. Okay, so reload. I just don't have enough ammo. Those guys I was fighting, I actually have to loot them. I don't know if they're still there. Oh, we got a key. Unload. Nice. Unload. Nice. Nice. The ammo in the belt. Okay, one bled out there. This guy bled out here. Okay, they just kind of hid and like bled out. Ooh, hell yeah, dude, a tourniquet. Love tourniquets. I grab as many civilian tourniquets as I possibly can, man. They're absolute lifesavers, I tell you. Absolute lifesavers. Okay. We do have some ammo in reserve now. We can push forward. I'm being shot from behind, I think. Shot at me. Well, that's crazy. Okay. So the safest way to move up. Oh, fuck me, man. It's gonna be through these brushes. Like right along the town. It's the safest way to push up. I don't like running in the open because they have a lot of people that walk the roads, and they can snipe you. But lately, it feels like they made the AI really inaccurate compared to what they used to be in back in the day. Like I would have died by now if it was the old AI. These guys are really inaccurate for some reason. They made them way easier. Kind of crazy. Because look, I've been getting a shot at this whole time, and they just haven't been hitting me. So they've made it really easy for new players. So hey guys, if you want to try the game out, it's gotten significantly easier. In the olden days, I would have been one-shotted. Not no more. Y'all got it easy. Like I said, I kind of want to just go on the outskirts here. I don't necessarily want to fight the whole army of rebels. So it's interesting. This warehouse is marked on the map as a point of interest, right? It's got its own kind of space. There's no missions that take you here. So I wonder if this was an old... Bro, these guys are tanks, man. That's 4 shots he's taken. Okay, I'm gonna get shot here if I stay there. Rounds. Push up. Get behind cover. He's down. How many rounds I got? 13? Holy shit. He shot my gun. I heard movement. Look, is there a guy nearby me? No, these are all fucking people shooting at me. Shooting at me. Oh. Again, he'll probably bleed out if I leave him alone. I need to get to his recon spot. I'm not even doing recon anymore. I'm just... I'm raiding. Handshake would be very displeased. Okay. Kind of chaos. Kind of chaos. Be absolute white. Weapons here. The guy right here. Don't see him. Where are we? Is this the criminal? Okay, so there's a arms case here as well, a firearms case. We can hit. They keep shooting at me from like. I might be able to get in here. Oh, I can. Okay, there's literally nothing in there. The only thing worthwhile is this wooden firearms box. Then, oh, AK. I think I can put. I think I can put on this weapon later on. But I think the commander's worth more than just Type 51 with the suppressor. Goodness, I don't know. I'll take it. It could be good loot. It could be valuable loot. The VZ suppressor, I don't really give a. I literally don't care about. Okay. I do have the office key for the UN building. We could hit this as well. Okay, you know, it'd be nice if I jumped. Game, what do you do to me? There we go. There's about 3 people here, right? Doors open. Raid. Go fast. Clear. First aid station, please be something I want. I don't care for the civilian splint. I've got a splint I prefer. There's normally 3, but nice. That's what I'm after, gents. That's what I'm after. That ring. Valuable items. Oh shit. Okay, that should be all of them. We are in the clear. 5 rounds. Excellent, excellent. I'm hearing movement, but I don't care. We're gonna get inside the office. We're gonna get inside the office. Open it. Open it, motherfucker. Get in there. Ah. Firearms box. Give me a firearm. Bro, I'm getting... Bro, they're like... They're not giving me anything. We will take the AK stock. I can put it on here. And then I think I can... No, I can't put it on the AKM. AKM sucks. But we did get a Glock 17 also, which is kind of nice. With like a little red dot sight. Kind of fun. Scorpion backpack. See, once again, I could have put that on. Okay. So my inventory space is kind of full. Kind of. Cleaning up. Okay. That's all I really wanted from this area. Get out of here. We'll hit the recon spot. I should be close to it by now, right? Like, not that far away from it. Now we're right by it. Okay. There's actually a suitcase in here, if I remember right. So we can hit this as we move up. I do need to loot more ammo. Yeah, right here, briefcase. Useful, please. Something useful. No! Hey, you can't win them all, man. You can't win them all. Sunrise Cola will actually drop because I do have this. We can... Quick. Okay. And now hit up my actual recon spot, which is this location over here. Shit. Oh my god, I got stuck on like the ground. Use the tourniquet. Stop the bleeding. I have to do a surgery thing again. And it's the fucking double vision. I fucking hate double vision. Okay, he's down. Okay.
Heads up, Stalwart is taking fire. Forces nearby. Confirm targets.
So as much as this does suck that I'm having to use the surgical kits already, I think it's just from my own stupidity. Not to mention the AI is shockingly not as bad as they used to be. And I'm telling you, I used to get absolutely wrecked by these people. It's not so bad anymore. It's not so bad anymore. So I can live with it. I can live with the like the small problems. Okay. Before we head out there, let me just make sure I got nothing else wrong with me. Okay. My dude just kind of needs to recover. 17 rounds. Killed over here. I just want ammo. I'm kind of here for just ammo. Oh, you get some civilian gauze, so I don't have to use the bandages. Which is kind of dumb because I'm down to I think my last use. Shit. Neither of them had weapon I wanted. I hit so many firearms boxes. I didn't get a single like fresh one. Okay. But I think this was it. Yeah, so now we need to check the town's lumber yard. 141-161. So what's here in our first checkpoint area? there anything here?
Attention, Stalwart is no longer under our control.
There's no way in hell that there's some shooting at me, right? No, I gotta. There's a player or something. So I see actually nothing. In our first recon space. In fact, the building right next to it had a briefcase, which made it significantly more of like a desired hit point because there's a chance for valuable items to spawn there. Like a consistent location you can hit up, right? This place though, um, I don't see anything of interest. So that's unfortunate. Okay, so the next one's gonna be a lumberyard. I think it said 141161. Was that it? Yeah. 14161. It's gonna be this section over here. We'll go hit it up. Lumberyard is kinda nice once you get the key. But in terms of not having the key, the lumberyard doesn't have anything of actual interest there. Kind of like this first recon spot, nothing of interest, but right next to it has a briefcase. This place is worth hitting. That place is not worth hitting. The lumberyard is a nice spot. Once you get the key for it, it's really good. The rain, goodness. But I think I need to come here for the recon missions. Go from four-way. Sometimes there's two people on this end of the lumberyard, but I'm not seeing anybody right now. But this is a hot spot for players too, so yeah. So first recon, we just had to come here. I don't have the key for it, so there's almost no real reason for me to go there, but I will show you guys the location. Since the objective of this video is to investigate the mission, right? We're doing some recon, we're figuring out what's going on. The first place didn't have anything of interest, but I do know the lumberyard has a place of interest. It's up here. I'm keeping an eye out for, because sometimes there's a guy up here, and there's about 4 or 5 people normally in the lumberyard. I'm not seeing any bodies. There's one. Okay, so someone did come through here, but it's right here, this building. So someone's already opened it. But there's an equipment box and a firearms box. Let me see. Anything of interest? These aren't bad things to get, but I already have the razor. And they all kind of function the same. They all kind of function the same, so there's no reason. Okay, here we go. We finally got something. We got a sniper, a Mosin. And an AK polymer handguard, so I can probably put that on the AKM. Take that also. I'm hoping I can put this. Oh, this is for the AR-15. Ooh, keep it. I can put it on M4. Type 51, I don't care as much, but I guess we can grab it. And this is the spot of interest on the lumberyard, right? Once you get the lumberyard key, this is what you want to hit. It's got a wooden equipment box and a wooden weapon box. Beyond that, there's kind of nothing else. About 4 or 5 dudes are generally defending it. It looks like whoever's been through here looted the fuck out of these guys, so there's almost no reason for me to go through the rest. But there's kind of nothing else in the lumberyard worth investigating. I don't even think it's got a first aid station, which you think a lumberyard would have a first aid station, but for some reason they don't. So, that's it. Get to a safe spot real quick so I can pull the tasks. What is the next area? Check the area around the gas station. Gas station is interesting because it's got 3 loot spots there, but I wouldn't ever mess with the gas station myself. So the gas station you'll find is just down here. There's already a player in the area, so it should be easy. We'll hit it up. It shouldn't be a problem if there's a player already there. It would have to mean that they've already killed the like 5 dudes that are down there. My biggest concern right now is sometimes there's a dude that stands here on the corner. I don't know if a player killed him. Oh no, he's dead. He's right there. Okay. So let's head to the gas station. And I'll show you guys what's down at the gas station. Now when I do my loot runs in the early game, um, I literally never hit the gas station. I don't find it worthwhile. There's a cash register there that can give you money, and it does have a first aid station. But when it comes to like actual genuinely like getting really valuable loot, I just don't think this is a good spot to hit compared to the fact that it's got so many people defending it for not a whole lot. But I'll show you where they are. There's nothing in these locations. Show you guys just I guess for proof, you know. Nothing in the first one. There's like no good loot. Second one, just in good loot. And the third one, kind of nothing here, right? Like I said, the only things worthwhile is in here with this cash register. 138 bucks, nice. And then in this back room, there is first aid cabinet with a tourniquet. Now, I do kind of want the tourniquet. We don't need it, to be honest. But also the third loot thing you can get is a dead body. Normally there's valuable items. This time we just drop some cash. What's up, man? Peace out, brother. Okay. So to end this video off, we're going to hit Charlie 2. And we're going to fly back to base camp. And that's going to be it for this video. I showed basically the mission. I did start from nothing, so everything I have on me is pure profit, except for the backpack. I forgot the backpack for some reason. And yeah, man, you know, that's kind of everything. Let me see if he says anything for the task, right? So now I got everything. No. But yeah, I do find it really interesting how they kind of start storyline off with you coming in immediately after some kind of major attack. And once again, this is something that affects all 3 of the factions. It's not just you. Like everybody, oh shit, I actually had no way to unload the ammo. I'm completely fully kitted out. Yeah. Completely fully kitted out. So now that we're in a safe area, I don't actually expect I'll ever get shot in this spot unless there's another player. I'll click on base camp to transport there. And then they gave me an appropriate time frame on how long they think it will take me to get to that LZ. So 2.5 minutes, I'll have a helicopter. Excellent. And yeah, the first one is kind of I mean, I wouldn't really say there's any real storyline on this. I kind of just, I guess, checked out the situation that's going on in the town. But it's more, we checked out the southern part of the town. So the gas station, the shed, and then the lumberyard, right? So there wasn't really anything of major interest, I think. Because I believe the gunny on the first one wants me to like try to recover gear, and then the girl wants me to check out the doctor's office, I think, right? No, I don't. What does she want me to do? I don't remember. But yeah, it starts off with like trying to figure out what's going on, and then we start doing stuff, I guess. But yeah, first one's easy. It's a small little recon mission. Small little recon mission. Nothing crazy. Very easy to do. And obviously, I could have been more efficient when it comes to the video. I could have just, I could have just got this guy sprinting up on me. What's up, man? You need a ride? This is heading back to base camp, bro. Hop on, let's go. Let's go back to base. That's funny. I got a little friend with me. This one doesn't talk much. He's a very silent operator. A very silent operator. But yeah, that's kind of it. Crazy. I'm not gonna end the video quite yet. I think I'll sell everything to show how much I made. I think is kind of a fun thing to do too. And then also completing the task and seeing if there's any extra little tidbits of info we get, or the like thanks for completing the mission kind of thing. See if Handshake has anything for us, or Pell. I think his name was Pell. I didn't complete the mission. What is his name? Lewis Pell. Okay. Well, let's sell everything and see how much I made, huh? Let's sell everything and see how much I made. Character. Just put it all down here. The only thing I want to grab real quick is going to be the wallet and then the key card. Because I forgot to bring the key card with me. Okay. So, we're going to sell effectively everything, right? I can't believe I got this Glock 17. I might not sell this. I want to compare this actually. So this isn't going to be part of my sell inventory. The other thing I want to do is, since this is the weapon I've got from the loot, we're going to sell the 1911 though. We're absolutely selling the 19. We'll sell the bandage, and I'll put the gauze as a replacement. The money is going to go straight in the wallet, the BT tag, the basic tracking tag, the UN office key. Food and water will keep. This will sell. 100% will sell. Like I said, I don't like that they nerfed the number of uses get out of that. Oh yeah, that's right. We got this Mo M-Lock for the AR-15s, and it's tan. You know, so I can get a little tan setup going. AKM muzzle brake. So I might be able to put this on AKM. I might be able to do some modifications for. Kind of nice, man. Mosin the gun. I did get a Mosin the gun sniper. We could do some actual customization. I could have a sniper and I can have an AK. Like, oh, brother, I might already be able to do some shit, man. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, the red dot sight. I don't think I can. I don't think I can put these on there. Yeah. What about the Mosin? No. What about the attachments? No, it doesn't. Oh, the AKM. Can I put the V-block on them? No. Okay. Disappointed. Immediately disappointed. So we'll sell. We'll sell the EKPs. Type 51. Gonna sell. The grenade obviously will sell. The ammo gonna keep because that's kind of my weapon I managed to loot. The Mosin's a fresh weapon, but I think it uses different ammo, right? 7.62 by 5.4, 7.62 by 3.9. Okay, so yeah. The Mosin's a bit different. I don't know if I can actually do anything with it, but I want to see if I can actually put this on there. Muzzle can go on there. What the benefits? Okay, muzzle device efficiency. Very nice. So yeah, we got a bit of a slightly modified sniper Mosin with however much ammo comes with it, because I got no ammo for it. But hey, gun customization is one of my favorite things about this game. right? It's one of my favorite things about this game. So we can take off the wooden AK stock and put that on there. Very nice. We do have a muzzle brake I can put on. Oh, I have to take off this one. We can put you on there. This is good. The Arsenal muzzle brake reduces recoil, muzzle drift, improving shot recovery. It is ideal for competition accuracy shooting. Okay, so this isn't some kind of attachment tool for a suppressor, I think. I might be able to use it for something like that, but we'll see. It doesn't explicitly state it. And then, of course, the pistol grip and put on the bow AK. So it's a bit of an abomination. But it's my abomination. I wish I could rename them. I wish they had an option to rename. Cause then you can do more with it, right? Because then it becomes a personalized weapon as you're crafting it. I think that's really fun. So hopefully, I don't know. Do I keep the Mosin? Because like I said, I don't have the ammo for it. I'd have to go through the ammo boxes and like pray that I find ammo for the Mosin. But it doesn't even have a scope. It's iron sighted. So I think we could maybe keep it for gun customization if I get lucky with uh put it up here. If I get lucky with like the firearms cases, maybe I can get some stuff for it. But I think for now we're just gonna sell. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna sell all this down here. I lied. We're not selling all that. What am I doing? I need these for my gun. But we'll sell all of this. So I think I'll give Labrat the valuable item. Then everybody else will just get standard. I'm only doing that because when I played, she seems to have the least number of missions. It felt like Handshake has the most, Gunny has a decent amount, and then like Labrat just didn't have that many missions when I was making progress. So these two I got to level 4, and then she was still like level 2. You know, like I was struggling a little with her. Um, and yeah, so that's all done. So now let's complete the task. Okay, great job. You managed to gather some valuable intel. I knew I could count on you. Don't forget our primary objective at all times is to ensure the smooth running of our operation while safeguarding the interests of our employers. We're in uncharted territory here, and it's up to us to make it work. Okay. What? What happened? I'm not talking to you, and I'm not talking to you. What happened? How did I immediately fail a task? Bro, bro. Mad Finger Games, man, you gotta fix something. Something happened. What? Is it because I went? Is it because I went to that farm place where you have to like go to for this task? Is that why? How did I actually fuck up a mission that I wasn't even given yet? Bro, that's crazy. Okay, that kind of sucks because that means that lore is no longer available to me, or do I? How, how did I? How did I fail this? What? Okay, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Uh, I guess I'll tell you what happens. The dude's dead. He ended up. So let me. So bonus mission, I guess. For Paranoia Agent, hey, one more thing. This country may look like a jungle paradise at first glance, but don't be fooled. It's a hardcore dictatorship with all the nice things that come with its suppression of free speech, secret police, and snitching neighbors. Speaking of snitches, we managed to recruit a local to feed us intel on the nearby town. He was pretty reliable, even if a bit of a nut. The constant fear of being watched by the state took its toll on him, and he became chronically paranoid. Anyway, he hasn't contacted me in a while, so I need you to check on him. His house is on the northern outskirts of town. Don't worry, I'll send you the coordinates so you don't get lost. Okay? This guy's story. is really simple. He got like crazy paranoid, like it mentions. He went to that little hut that has the hidden cache, right? And they ended up beating him up and then like dropping his body off in those little sheds by the rice farms. And so you find his dead body. That's the story. That's what happens there. Okay. Now obviously I don't get to see the completed mission text now for this mission. So I guess if there's any details in that, that's kind of unfortunate. Um, I didn't think that was gonna auto fail the mission. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So that's cool. That's awesome. My goodness. Hey man, you've earned this. Keep up the good work. Cool. The loot from completing the task. I'm very upset, guys. Wow. So that's unfortunate. So I guess we're not doing Paranoia Agent. Okay, that's crazy. That's unfortunate. I'm a little bit upset. I'll be honest. A little bit upset about that. Wow. Okay. So that mission is just not going to be having its own video dedicated video of me doing that one. Okay. Kind of a shame. But that's going to be it for me, guys. That's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching the Fresh Wipes character and going through the first recon mission with handshake. And of course, failing the paranoia agent mission. Great. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Peace. 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 Peace.